What if I told you that some of the struggles you're facing today didn't begin today? What if your fear of rejection, your difficulty trusting people, your constant need to prove yourself, or the feeling that you're never quite enough didn't begin in adulthood? What if part of the answer lies in your childhood? Over the next few weeks, I want to invite you into a series I'm calling Hidden Wounds, where we'll explore how childhood experiences can shape the way we think, feel, relate to others, and see ourselves. And it's not to blame anyone, but to better understand ourselves, because healing often begins with understanding. So let's start with one of the most misunderstood topics in mental health, which is childhood trauma. When people hear the words childhood trauma, they often think only of physical or sexual abuse. Those experiences are deeply traumatic, but childhood trauma can be much broader than that. Sometimes it's about what happened to a child, and sometimes it's about what never happened. Children don't experience life the way adults do. They don't always have the words to explain what's happening or how they're feeling. So instead of explaining it, they simply adapt. The comfort that never came, the affection that was missing, the reassurance that was never spoken, or the emotional safety every child deserves, but not every child experiences. A child who grows up believing love must be earned may become an adult who constantly feels the need to prove themselves. A child who is criticized over and over again may grow up into an adult who never feels good enough. A child who learns that emotions aren't welcome may become an adult who struggles to express them. These aren't simply personality traits. For many, they began as survival strategies, and also they were ways of coping with the world they were living in. Now, here's something that's really important. Not every difficult childhood experience becomes trauma, and not everyone who experiences childhood trauma will be affected in the same way. Yes. So things like supportive relationships, caring adults, and other protective experiences can make a real difference. That's why trauma isn't only about the event itself. It's also about how the experience affected a child's sense of safety, connection, and well-being.